day 19, part 2. Obviously, missing someone. Mick is now at home. I'm in a hotel just outside Cambridge, ready to go to a trike garage tomorrow to try and sort out the trike. It's been an interesting 3 weeks. I've basically not really been alone in 3 weeks. And now I am alone. It's weird. Really weird. It genuinely really bizarre. I'm used to a giant burping, farting sarcasm machine. And he's just not here. I thought I would do this one tonight just to kind of almost round off the journey. I may do another one tomorrow night just to update you on what's wrong with the trike. And me. But we've had a cracking time. We have had a cracking time. We've been around some beautiful places, some fabulous roads. We've met some wonderful people. We've met some people that weren't quite so wonderful. In fact, Mick met somebody that he didn't particularly like at all. Which is unusual because, you know, you'd have thought he'd have loved a Dutch lesbian, but no, he liked one, didn't like the other. But no, we have been, God, it has been fun. The only downside, well, actually, there's a couple of downsides. First off, obviously, it's pretty much over, which is terrible news. I am in quite a nice hotel booking.com special. It's very posh. If I ever get a girlfriend, I may bring her here because it is actually quite posh and quite cheap, as long as you're on booking.com, obviously. At the end of the day, we took 2 motorbikes, well, a motorbike and a trike. Mine's 26 years old. We've done over 5,000 kilometres, or 3,000 miles, depending on your point of view. And yes, there's been some interesting sidelines. Obviously, the trike needs a bit of work, but the trike always needs work. That's part of the joy of owning a classic vehicle. It always needs work. I need a new crash helmet. Mine's about done. I need a new bike jacket because that's definitely done. There's some bits falling off on the inside, the stitching's come undone, and it's about as waterproof as your average fishing net. You know, so this, gloves, don't even get me started on gloves. But let's be honest, your average biker does less than 3,000 miles in a year. We've done 3,000 miles in 3 weeks, so I've already had my kit 3 years, and then I've basically compressed the 4th year into a really tiny sort of segment. So that's pretty cool, really. The fact it's lasted this long is actually pretty good. Yeah. So, you know, that's money. Can't take it with you, apparently. I wish you could. Oh, God, I wish. Well, mind you, if we're wishing. The other thing he can't do, because he's not here, is drink half the whiskey. So I only bought half a bottle. Because there's only one of us. Teresa, show Mick this, please. Because his phone is dead, obviously. And oh, dear. The rain in Germany yesterday was... Jeez. I mean, oh wow. Every time we've got on a German motorway, it's pissed it. And I mean, pissed it. There's been times when we've been riding down a German motorway, and I swear to God, it's like somebody's got just a jet wash on you for an hour and a half sort of thing. It's been amazing. But I mean, let's face it, right? These things happen. We've had like four days of rain, I think, in like 19. That's not bad going. We've had some brilliant sunshine. I mean, 2 days ago, we were in 31 degree heat. The following morning, we were in 10. Honestly, we dropped 20 degrees overnight. That was cold. Very cold. Fresh. It was very fresh. So we started off in the UK. We obviously went on the Channel Tunnel, got off in France, and then we went over to Belgium, stopped in Liège. Then we went down to Sinsheim in Germany, which is just north of Stuttgart or east of sort of Frankfurt. And then we went down to just outside Salzburg in Austria. We had a ride out in Austria, and then the second day in Austria, we rode down through the Großglockner Pass. We ended up in Italy that night, and then we went all the way, we cut across the top of Italy, and then started in Slovenia, and went round some fabulous roads and gorgeous, the Triglav National Park in Slovenia, beautiful. And we came down through Slovenia, ended up in Kocevje, I think it was, don't know. And then we went obviously down to the Plitvice National Park, or the Plitvice National Park. 3 days there in Chateau Nicolas. It wasn't a chateau, it was a guest house. In Guest House Nicolas, with Nicolas, or no. Hello, I am Nicolas. You've seen a photo. The guy is 7 foot tall. Brilliant. Magical time over there. We went to bear caves. We went to a former Yugoslavian secret air base in a mountain. We were around some tunnels. We also went to the national park. Then we split over to the coast. Oh, we dropped down the coast in the sand. Jesus, that was fantabulous. Up to Pula. We went to see the Colosseum at Pula. I'll be honest, I could still be sat there now with Mick, just sat there looking around. Easily just sat there looking around. Fabulous place, loved it. Genuinely one of the nicest places I think I've ever been. Just, stunning. And then obviously we cut across, we spent the night in Pula, and then up, sort of cut just a corner of Slovenia into Italy. Up into the Dolomites in Italy. Again, some nice rides up there, that was nice. Nice little campsite. Did the laundry again, and then back on the bikes the following morning, all the way over, took in this fabulous mountain pass. Such narrow roads. I am going to get all this video up on YouTube, I promise. And then up and down the Stelvio Pass, which was just childhood dream accomplished. Really was. It was brilliant, fabulous. I'd go again. If any of my friends want to go, I'll go with you. It was brilliant. I love that place. And then obviously we came down the pass. We stopped in a guest house and met our friend Arthur, who's who's a Russian Scottish guy. He's amazing. He's really good fun. And then where did we go from there? We went up. Oh yeah, we had a nice ride out the following day again through some switchbacks and stuff. And then we dropped down to, I can't remember the name of the place, but it's just near Langedeck. And then the following morning over to Luxembourg. And then up to Strasbourg, where we that was the road. The Google took us off on a little side mission. And we had Arthur screaming through the headphones. Oh, God. That was hilarious. And then, obviously, Strasbourg. Left Strasbourg. Came back into Germany, onto the Autobahn, where it obviously pissed it down and rain again. Then last night we were in Mons in Belgium. That's Mons, Mons. Which again, nice, really nice little place that we stayed in. Which was very surprising because you walked up these stairs and through this. Anyway, the entrance of the place, you were going, oh, Jesus Christ. And then we got in there and it was brilliant. And then this morning, we set off nice and early and blasted our way to Calais, got on a P&O ferry so that Mick could get home in one hit. Obviously, we got off at Dover. It's been a lot warmer since we got off in Dover. I went up the M20, which was a bit longer for me, but it meant that I got to ride a bit longer with my brother. And then we come to the bit, the M26 and the M20 split off. He obviously took the M26 around the bottom of the M25, and I went up the M20 around the M25 and up the M11. Now I'm here and he's at home. I guess my purpose of this video, you need to have adventures. You don't need to wait until you're in your 50s and, you know, with a naked old bike or, you know, a Triumph Explorer or whatever. I don't care what you do. You need to go and have an adventure. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. It doesn't matter who you go with to a certain extent, as long as you go with somebody that you get on with and that you like and that you trust. I mean, 2 out of 3 for my brother is not bad. But honestly, go out there, see the world. It is amazing. Everywhere we've gone, we've met some lovely people. We've had some amazing times. So do it. Don't sit there and go, yeah, but. No, just do it. Anyway, cheers, everybody. That's 11 minutes just on my own. I see. I can say so much more when he's not here. Cheers, bro. I'll speak to you later. Everybody else, like I said, I'll drop a video tomorrow and let you know what's the matter with the trike. I can tell you it's going to be the chains at the very least, probably something else. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you.